Alright, boys. Oh.
Whoa, 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 don't put that on me. You told me before you were quitting, and you told me that Will was leaving too.
I never said Will was leaving.
Yes, you did. You said Will was. You didn't say Will was leaving. You said you were pretty sure Will was going too. Is what you told me. Why are you driving?
Knew I was leaving long before I ever talked to him about leaving.
Alright, boys.
I originally never intended to have.
Figured that, and that's fine.
Alright, boys. Well, all that matters is a checker flag here, and Championship 4, we're probably going to have to win the race in order to win the championship, so.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Keep.
I'll give you guys all I got, and you know that.
Well, I ain't fast, but I'm the hardest car to pass on the field, so.
Well, that's for damn sure.
Me too. Trust me. Trust me, Keith felt that bumper in quali. I overshot turn 3. And we both hit the wall.
We're going green.
Good luck, boys. Let's get it.
You ready? Green flag, green flag. Got one inside. Got a car low now.
Oof. Be a little close on fuel there.
Still there. All right, you're clear. Got one inside. Hold your line. Stay high. That was a great lap.
Damn it.
you go. Focus. Five to go.
She wasn't liking me there for a minute. I'm all out of my groove.
All right, I need 2 more good laps from you. Got a car low now. All right,
Oh,
you're
shit.
clear.
Good, Parky? Okay. Like I said, she is not liking me right now.
Getting low on gas. Getting low on gas. You're running on fumes out here. White flag is in the air. You're almost out of the gas. Inside. You're all clear on the bottom. Inside. All clear. Top 5 that stage. That'll get the job
Good
done,
battle,
driver.
Parky. Yeah, good battle, good battle. No complaints. I thought you were going to there for a minute. I thought you were going to.
No, too early for that. If I do it now, then I don't have any games later.
You gotta know exactly what to expect out of you.
No, Jade, honest to God, I swear, if it comes down to that on the last lap, I will race you exactly the same way I did there.
Yeah, same here, buddy.
It's not worth it to me to move a diamonds for empty cup.
Coming to the green, driver. Almost ready. Inside. Car there on the inside. Careful, still there. Car there on the inside. All right, you're clear. All clear.
Jesus. Alright, Parky, I was committed to my line. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, 10 to go. Keep it nice and smooth for us. Five laps to go. Two to go. Last lap, this time by. almost out of gas. That'll earn you a few stage points.
What, Jordy?
I said I don't know if I want to do anything to this truck.
I think I've done everything I need to do to it. Get good stage ones, Keith. Welcome, buddy. Mm-hmm. You deserve it. You're battling.
Coming to the green.
Oh,
Be ready here.
no? I took 4.
Stay low. All clear.
Yeah, of course it's like
Inside. Clear all around. Got a car low now. All clear.
the championship 4, 1 through 4 right now. Yeah.
Inside.
Okay, alright. Keith, you're alright. Can it?
We got 24 laps.
Kyle, you got a call when you're going to pit road. I would have hit you if I wasn't paying attention. Grant, can you stay low, please?
Stay high, stay
Thanks,
high.
buddy.
All clear.
Keith, don't call it out. $17 this time.
Drop your speed, driver. Clear out, hammer down. Headed to go.
This thing doesn't drive worth shit. Yep. Holy hell!
Top.
Go, Marty. Did you take 4, Jordy? Stay low, Marty.
Careful, still there.
Thanks, buddy.
car there on the inside.
Good, Jordy. What?
Still there.
You're good. I'm just gonna follow suit behind you. Oh shit. I'll get used to your braking, Jardy.
5 to go. Couple more turns, 2 more, 2 to go. Got a car low now. White flag, bring it home. They count top 5, you got one.
Yeah, Matt, that was awesome. Sorry to slid up there and made you rear end me. That was my fault. And, yeah, I was watching you. I'm like, he's gonna hit the wall. But like, do I really want to try and sneak by him? So I kind of just followed you in there because I didn't want to risk passing you. I didn't want to risk trying to pass you and wrecking us both.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but hey, good racing with you. Can't wait to be teammates with you.
Mhm. Championship 4 to the booth. Grant, you as well.
Hi, Jade.
Hey.
My leg hurts.
2, 3. And waiting on the other one.
I don't know if he'll come or not.
Okay, so who was third for championship then?
He was third for championship. I was fourth.
Okay, so I guess we'll start with you.
All right.
Jade, buddy, long season. I know it was kind of everyone from WRL was at a disadvantage, coming into this with the merger, kind of half like season over kind of a thing. A lot of great racing this year. End up in the final four. What was your thoughts going into this race? How did it play out for you? And just what was your thought on it?
My opinion, it was not the day we wanted. I was in second most of the race behind Keith, and he's been a great help all season long. He's a great teammate up in the upper series, and the best truck definitely didn't win today because Keith had the best truck, and if he would have been in the championship four, I think it would have been a lot of a different. I think it would have been a totally different outcome. Congrats to Kyle. He definitely deserves it. Has his season. That's 7 wins for him this season.
6.
6. Well, that's the most out of anybody. So I think he definitely deserves it. But I know how I was raced twice, and when the 17 truck is back on the hauler, you see the right side of it smash. We know why and who did it, and that's the bottom line. And just gonna file that away next season. But honestly, all in all, I was real happy to run a Ford in the truck series. Threw a little different. Haven't ran a Ford in a while, so going into today, I was just looking to have some fun. I was up front a good bit of the race and started the third stage up front, but unfortunately, it didn't swing our way today. And it is what it is. Move on next season.
Yeah, for sure. Congratulations getting to this point. And look forward to seeing you again next season. Luckily, you won't have to deal with me out on the track, being lapped every race. But you will have to deal with me in the booth. So
that's fine.
Looking forward to that. And
I'll see you in the booth. Don't you worry.
Oh yeah, I have no doubt about that. So congratulations again, and thanks for a great season, man.
Absolutely.
We'll move on to second place now. Matt, you got a copy down there?
I sure do.
Man, hard fought battle there. Kind of fell back at the beginning of the race. Another season for you that's been kind of up and down. A lot of great racing. Again, disadvantage coming into it. Halfway through the season there. But still, to get to this point was a great feat. What was your thoughts on today and how the race played out?
Honestly, it played out about as I expected. I mean, first stage I thought went really well. Working our way from the back after not qualifying to finish third right behind Jade. I really thought we had a really strong truck, and I really thought we had a good shot at it. But second stage, started the second stage. A couple of them guys up at the front got together and got in the wall. They checked up, and I decided to make a bit of a bold move, taking them 3 wide going into 3, and I caught the apron, and that spun me out and put us in the back. But somehow I was able to work my way back up to about 6th place and got a couple spots on pit road at the end of that stage and started strategizing for the end of the race. And I knew 2 tires was going to be the way to go at that final pit stop, and I was hoping I was the only one that was thinking that, but apparently Kyle thought that same way too, and he and I came out right together, and basically the next 15 laps was just me doing everything I could to force him into a mistake, and he kept about as clean as I did. I mean, we both made our share of mistakes, and he was able to do what he had to do to stay in front of me when it mattered. And last lap, I might have got a little desperate and tried to Larson it around 3 and 4, doing all I could to get back to him. But I mean, he drove a great race, and I'm really damn proud of him that he was able to get it done. Because, like we said, I mean, he was the dominant truck of the season. He won, I think, for sure 6 races, and I'm really glad we got to fight it out as hard as we did.
Yeah, for sure. It was definitely fun getting to watch, what I did see on the track. I know me and you had a little battle going there for a minute until I unfortunately hit the wall and got loose off 2. Was there any just like one moment that you can pick out of this race that was the changing factor for it?
Yeah. I know, I think what really did it is I really thought I had the best truck at the end of the race in terms of track position and on speed, but I think we hit about 3 laps to go, and I drove her a little too deep into turn 1 and popped the wall in the middle of 1. That allowed Kyle to get like a 1-second lead on me, and I knew right then and there it was over. So I think if I could have kept it out of the wall there and stayed right on his bumper, I think I could have got him that last lap. But I mean, we all know how difficult this track is to drive, and so it's just the nature of the beast. You got to be mistake free, and unfortunately, when it mattered most, I wasn't, and it cost me a championship. But at the same time, I mean, it was a heck of a season. I mean, I've got no complaints going into the off season, and I'm really, really excited to see what the future holds with me and Kyle, especially seeing that we're going to be teammates next season. And I could not have asked for a better guy to be teamed up with, seeing how he ran this race and how much I know I've helped him and how much I hope to continue to help him going forward.
Right. So, coming to that as well, we've seen teams like Fatal Motorsports or KAI and even Jardy, stay around for a couple seasons now with the Xfinity and Cup Series. Now with you unveiling your team of Parky Racing going Cup Series as well as also signing with Amped Up, there's going to be, a new kind of team forming around you, per se. And, I'm sure Kyle can look at it the same way. But what are your, I know you said you're excited for it, but, what's kind of your expectations as far as each series going into next season?
Honestly, I mean, knowing the talent level we have on these teams, I would not be surprised if we're competing for a championship. I mean, I know it's a lot to ask in my first season of Cup racing and my first season as a team owner in NASCAR, but I really think, given the talent level that we have, with me and Kyle and you, and I mean, I know Trevor's a little new to this stuff, but I know I can work with him and get him up to speed to get him pretty much attempt to get him on the same level that we are. And so I really would not be surprised if we're contending for a championship at the end of the season, both as drivers and as constructors, because I believe we have a good group of guys that I think we're going to be together for a long, long time to come.
Yeah, for sure. I feel the same way. Well, it was definitely a great season, man. Congratulations, second place. Not easy to do, especially coming with the deficit that all you guys had coming into this. So, congratulations on that, Matt.
Thank you, bud.
Yeah, no problem. As we go to our championship winner, place official, a.k.a. Kyle. How you doing down there in Victory Lane, buddy?
Not gonna lie, it's pretty nice up here, Proud of all my guys getting me this far this season. Honestly, I wouldn't have been able to do it without Matt. Big thanks to him helping me put this car on track every single day this week, and just pushing me to my limits with what I can and can't do at this track. And it's still a brand new track to me. It's still a track that I feel like I don't completely know how to drive yet. I just managed to try to stay calm and run my lines properly and not overdrive it and not mess up. I still ended up doing a lot of mistakes this race, but I just kept it out of the wall when I needed it to stay out of the wall.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely a lot of great racing tonight. Still once again a lot of great battles. I know you had kind of a I wouldn't say a poor start, but it wasn't the greatest. Going into the race, but you still
Yeah.
had that decent truck all night long. So it was definitely a hard fought battle. Great pit strategy there at the
Yep.
end. Just everything seemed to go right there in that third stage for you. So congratulations on the championship, and I know you're looking forward to next season of owning your own truck team now, also
Sir.
with me. How do you think our new guys are going to do, with our veterans of Mike and possibly even, our other driver that hasn't been revealed yet?
Yeah, honestly, I think that we might be a dangerous team if we put in the effort and the time on track like we have been recently. It feels good to win back to back, and I definitely know I could definitely help out my other drivers out there too. I think that we've got a great team, a good family, and I definitely feel like we could be a strong contender next season. We're gonna work a lot during the off season and make sure we're prepared, and that's all I can say for now.
Yeah, for sure. We've also, going back to the debut of Parky Racing in the Cup Series, we see you as a returning driver to the Cup Series as your first full-time season with the WRL. What are your expectations going in with that?
It's not something I'm gonna know much about, but it's definitely something I'm looking forward to learning because I'm ready to start learning brand new things, and I'm ready to start seeing if I'm able to drive in these different series. But I'm definitely excited. Um, definitely excited to see what I can do. Big thanks to Matt for giving me that opportunity once again.
Yeah, I would also like to thank Matt for that opportunity as well for myself, driving the 41 with you in the 14, and, our owner himself, Barkey, running the 10 of Almirola. So give a shout out there. Give a shout out to our teammate with, Amped Up and Parky Racing, Trevor. Missed you tonight, bud. Wish you could have been there, but we understand things happen. But look forward to off season with you guys as well. So, gonna bring it back to Jade real quick. Going into the off season with Fatal, looking back on the year, uh, Wednesday night we heard your thoughts. That you were pretty happy with the team as far as performance, but you felt, you kind of let them down. You know that you could have done a little bit better, making sure everyone was prepared. We saw one of your drivers tonight, Keith, really dominate stage 1 and 2, and then had a really awful restart, or not quite sure what happened there in stage 3. What was your thoughts on that? And, was this something that y'all have been practicing through the week, or was this just kind of thrown together last minute?
Um, Personally, I've been practicing a lot by myself. Um, that's something I've been straying away from because I haven't had the time to really sit down and run laps by myself, listen to the engine, feel the car out, feel the different sets. I really didn't get a chance to, and today for this championship, I really tried to do that, and like I said, I got beat on strategy today. I should have came in with Parky and plays, and instead I tried to play the long game a little bit, maybe hoping for a caution, make them make a decision whether fresh tires or being a lap down was going to be their downfall. And she didn't like me today, but Keith, man, he unloads fast everywhere he goes. Doesn't matter if it's a road course, short track, no matter what it is, man. He unloads fast, and he's a fatal loyalist. And like I said, I did let my fatal boys down this week or this season, and I take that to heart. Um, I try to be the best team owner that I can be at all times, and she just wasn't meant to be this season for championships for us, which is fine. You know, as I told Parky earlier in the day, I said you can't measure your success on championships because if you do, you'll never. Oh, no, Parky, what was it? What I said to you? You still here?
Um, yeah, something about, yeah, you can't measure your success in championships.
It was something, and there was a second part to it, but I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, I remember you had also mentioned Doc Hudson, and he just said it's just an empty cup.
It's just an empty cup.
Which, yeah, it really is, but then, it also symbolizes, a great season with the reward at the end of, getting that. But yeah, I completely agree. It doesn't mean nothing if you don't have the backing and the loyalty with it as well.
I told Jarrett Reese, and I told him he's always gonna have more wins than me, but I will always have more constructor titles than he will. I will always do that, and I added 2 more constructor titles this year, so that's more than what he's got. Or 3 more this year. I'm sorry, 3. So
yeah.
But
Well, yeah. Bringing that back around, going into next season, with Cup, Busch, and Truck Series now. Owning a team with all 3, aligning yourself with KAI, aka Meow Meow Motorsports. I'm sorry, I laugh every time I hear that. What are your plans, going on? I know you've got some great drivers behind you as well, as so does Keith. And, what's the expectations going into next season?
With Fatal being the flagship team, and then we have teams underneath us like Critical Role, who is coming aboard next season in Cup and in Busch. Then we have KAI, a long-standing relationship with Keith and his team. It's always been the junior team to me, and couldn't be more grateful. Nitro Racing, another one, Christian Schoberg. Him and I go way back. He is actually coming back to run under KAI in the Truck Series, and he's gonna run on the Fatal Wreckfest team starting next Wednesday night. So it's always exciting. But these guys, Fatal itself, it doesn't focus on one team. It focuses on all of them. And the goal of Fatal is to develop. Because we like to win, but we like to win against the best of the best. And, whether those drivers stay within the Fatal organization or they go out to different teams, there's always going to be that relationship that we had. And guys like William Moore, who is coming into the Fatal organization on the iRacing, on now Cup and Busch, he's a great guy to have in here, and we're going to help him become the best that he can be. Everything he does. Parky, when he's coming in running iRacing stuff with us at the top level of sim racing, so it's great. I've built a little thing here, and next season we're going to try to repeat Constructors Cup for the 4th year in a row. That'd be pretty sweet. Maybe try to win a truck constructor or a Busch constructor to go with it. But if we don't, we don't, and it is what it is. As long as we're going to go out and go have fun.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely what this league is built on, just going out, being, the family that we are, and competing just for the heck of it, I know myself, Kyle, and Matt can contest to this the other day. We had a lot of fun out there with Ranger and Warpig. Just running laps around Darlington, just messing around. So, I mean, this league is definitely one big family, and it shows, especially, with the way that everyone was able to get behind and help out Mike with his problems, and, just constantly bringing in new people, and all of us literally making that bond with each of them. it's really great to look at and see happen, especially behind the scenes. So it's definitely a great thing that you have going here. I want to thank you again for letting us be here.
It's not me. I don't have it going here. We have it going here. This is not my league. It is our league. And yes, everyone makes a statement. Oh, you sit there and run it. I don't run it by myself. As I said before, I can't do it without my admins. I can't do it
definitely
without.
Want to give a shout out to them as well. The Queen, Scorp, Keith, Jardy, Matt,
Taylor Marcella.
DJ,
I can't do it without her.
The Queen, the head honcho behind the king over here.
It's Mama Duck to you.
Yes, Mama Duck. Who else am I forgetting? Pro, I think he's another one.
Mike,
Shout out
yep.
to Steve, sponsor, as well as admin. Shout out to you. I think that's everybody.
That sounds like everybody. There's a long list. All the admins, the VPs. We forgot about Dash.
Oh, you forgot about
Dash,
DJ,
I'm sorry
the admin
about
DJ.
The talent scout. Yep, DJ.
DJ.
Shout
Yep.
out to you. I'm not sure what he's doing right now. Well, I don't know if I wish he could have been here, but it definitely would have been interesting with him here.
Yeah. Speaking of that,
Probably would have got that caution I would have wanted.
Yeah.
Probably.
Speaking of you guys, that's one thing I want to do is I want to thank you guys because I mean, without you guys, Jade and Grant and DJ, I mean, without you guys getting together and coming up with this idea to run trucks and have a season together like this, I mean, none of this would have been possible on this Saturday nights coming out and having fun like this. So, I mean, I had a freaking blast all season running trucks from the moment we first merged, and I owe all that to you guys, for you guys wanting to get together, kind of merge them two leagues together, and I mean, I feel like we've built an amazing thing because of that. So I want to thank you guys.
The WRL is a massive empire. That's the only way I can phrase it. It's an empire, and the relationship was a little rocky at times, but I'm glad that you guys came in. We got it figured out. We got it straightened up right away, and we put on one heck of a show. And next season, with trucks moving to Tuesday, Bush moving to Wednesday, and then Cup being Wednesday nights, and then we'll have some little off series to run on Tuesdays for the guys who don't get signed to a cup car. There's a lot going on here in the WRL, and now our spring series are finally done. That's a lie. We still got 2 more F1 races.
Yep. We still got 2 more F1 races. Got
one more for me.
Wreckfest, XRX coming up in July. A lot of great stuff happening this off season. Can't wait for those to happen. I know at one point we're going to try to get an NHL tournament going. Maybe some Madden. Who knows?
We'll see. We'll see where the winds take us. But it's time to kick back, relax a little bit, play some other games, race some other races, crown a few more champions for the year. And
right.
And remember, everyone.
Yeah, go ahead.
December 23rd. It is a Friday. The Friday before Christmas. We are having our Hall of Fame ceremony, Hall of Fame race, and the driver award ceremony. So in the first week of December, Taylor and I will put out the Hall of Fame voting. We'll put out the driver award voting. It'll be up for 5 days, and then it closes. Then Taylor and I start getting everything ready for the Hall of Fame race. It's a good time. So a lot of people come out and race. Last year we raced at Eldora in the truck series. Mr. Jarrett Reese won it. So, a lot of great things are happening here in the second half of the year. We're still expanding. So, cheers to that.
Yeah, definitely sounds fun to hit up, and also something else too that you brought up earlier as well. You have a invitational event that you were invited to this Sunday.
Yep.
Is there any information you can give out about that? Maybe people are interested, maybe of joining.
All I know is that tomorrow I'm doing it. Let me try to find the text message I got from my buddy. It's kind of a closed deal. I could talk to the guy, but it's tomorrow night. We are at.
I know you told me earlier, but I don't want to spoil it.
I don't have it anywhere. I have to find it again. But
Oh yeah, okay.
yeah, I don't know. I gotta find it again. We'll find it eventually.
So is it okay if either me or Matt say it? Because I'm pretty sure I remember what it is as well.
What? Go ahead.
I believe it's Indy, right, Matt?
It is Indy.
Yeah,
The Indy Oval.
Indy Oval is in the Cup. I think we're running 2 hate races or something like that. I don't remember.
Who's in it?
Oh, it's some guy who he runs over here part-time, but he had to take some personal time, and he runs in a different league that he owns now. His name's Matt Martin. He got me. He asked me if I'd come out and run with him and a few of his guys, and I said, all right. There's a few guys I raced with back in NASCAR that are there, so it's gonna be nice to see all them again. I'm real excited to, go out and go race for fun, not have to worry about a championship, worry about points. Go out and go have fun. I'll be piloting the 1 car, which I'm coming back to in the Cup Series. Last time I was in it, I had my most successful season, 8 wins. Well, 8 wins in that car. I forgot that I had 2 other successful seasons, but I don't really count those seasons. So, when that league was around for 30 races and you win 26 of them, that's a lot. But with that being said, it's I'm good to cut the stream if you guys are.
Hang on, I just want to say a couple more things. Mainly to our new champ. Going back to what them guys were talking about when they mentioned the Hall of Fame stuff at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Does it make it a little bit sweeter knowing that you beat 2 WRL Hall of Famers for the championship tonight?
I mean, it is a cool thing to be out here winning a championship. I mean, yeah, to me it doesn't matter. I won the championship. I feel good about it. I worked my ass off to get to where I was, even though I was leading in points all season. It wasn't easy to make it to the Final Four.
Well, considering, you were in a must-win situation heading into Bristol.
Yeah, so it wasn't easy, but honestly, I feel like, just because you have a Hall of Fame thing or name, it doesn't mean you can't make mistakes. It doesn't mean you're perfect. So I feel like, they still earned it, and that's something that I would be proud of having as well. But yeah, to me, it honestly stays the same.
Well, I mean, for sure, I can agree with that as well. But then you also got to look at your stats for this season. 6 wins, that's a huge number just for a single season. 4 wins before the merge, 2 wins after. You did have that winless streak for a while. But, I mean, you were still there competing, leading laps here and there, doing what you needed to do, and you still got to that point. In my opinion, you could definitely be a nomination for the Hall of Fame this year, no problem.
Yeah, that would be nice. That winless streak did hurt. Seeing how close I'd come to some wins was very, very painful. But yeah, here I am. Victory lane for the second week in a row. I'm happy I was able to get 2 more wins before, the season end. Getting 3 wins before the merger, and 3 in here helps out a lot.
Was it 3? I thought it was 4.
No, I won Las Vegas and Bristol and Darlington.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, it was 3.
Before I won Daytona,
Phoenix, and
and
Sonoma. Yeah. That's right.
But
And then my second question is a bit of a more personal me to you question.
Okay.
How many times did you replay that game through your head tonight when I was chasing you down?
It was in my head.
So honestly, Matt, when we started, I could tell he was a little bit stressed. So I texted him. I said, "Play the game because he's behind you." And he told me to calm down. He's just going to focus on the race. I said, "Okay, just keep your calm."
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I said I'm not worried about that right now. I'm just gonna stay calm and focus on the race.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we definitely, we had that communication back and forth a little bit. Just trying to. I know with him kind of more competing for that championship, I was like, yeah, I want to kind of help keep his nerves down. Hopefully, he can go out there, do good, at least, compete with you two and Jardy as well, And then we kind of saw Jardy struggle a little bit, early on in the race.
Dude,
I
feel
felt
bad
he was
for
doing
Jardy.
the same thing that he was doing Sunday or Tuesday.
No,
Or
Wednesday.
was it Wednesday? Wednesday. I'm sorry. My days are so confused now. Yeah, seeing what he did Wednesday, kind of just hanging back, the first 2 stages, then really pushing it in the third. But we saw him get up there in the middle of the second stage, I believe, and compete. But yeah, it was definitely something going through both of our minds, Matt.
I was hoping so.
And I'd like to say one thing. I just want to thank Jade for making this merger possible. It's been an amazing season, and Jade's gave me some pretty good battles in NASCAR and F1, and he's a pretty hard driver to pass. I'd like to thank him for how hard and how dedicated he is to keeping this league, as best as possible, and without having people, arguing every single week, and he shuts that down right away. I've had my moments this season, but I've learned to just stay quiet in a lot of situations now. But yeah, it is what it is, and I just want to thank him for all the hard work, and definitely deserve a break for this off season.
Thanks, I appreciate that, and yes, we do need a break. I'm
Yeah.
I'm about done. I'm about clocked out for the summer, so I'm glad I don't have to get on this game for another. I gotta get on it tomorrow.
Month and a
but
half.
yeah, I'll have to get on it for another month. Probably start. A few weeks at least till we start doing some preseason testing. Throw some
I'm
races
gonna get a
up.
head start on that tonight. I need a championship next season. I better start racing now.
Me too, Matt. Me too. It's kind of funny as a league owner. I feel like I've always said I don't want to be the league owner that wins every race and wins every championship. Because what fun is that? But it really sucks.
I was going to say, now that you haven't won in a while, you're starting to retract that statement?
When you go from winning, 4 or 5 races a season to winning 2, And then you don't, and then you're not even competing for a championship. Oh baby, it sucks.
Yeah.
But
Better schedule some testing.
get some testing in, have some fun. I'm excited for Wreckfest.
Oh, you and me both.
I'm excited to cut loose and maybe wreck a few cars. Trash a few.
I
Try to figure
volunteer
out
as
how we're gonna
tribute.
figure them out. And try to figure out how to unbend them before the next race.
Yeah.
Yeah, not to also mention, GTS coming up, not this Sunday, well, not tomorrow, but next week. Looking forward to some N500 racing.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I think I'll enjoy that. Definitely have a good time with it.
Yeah.
But
Isn't GTA starting up this week?
GTA starts up on Monday. That's gonna be a good time too.
Yeah, for sure. Any other last minute comments, questions, statements?
No, I think I'm good. I mean, I.
Yeah, same here. I really gotta go piss.
Okay.
Not on stream, Kyle. Not on stream.
Oh, my bad. Shit, my bad.
Well, Jade, I guess, do you want to send this out? Any last remarks?
We're done with NASCAR, folks. It's over.
Finally.
Oh man, it's been such a long time since January. Oh, I know it doesn't seem like that long in the grand scheme of things, but I'm so happy it's done. I enjoyed every second of it. There was times I didn't enjoy it, but I do enjoy the vast majority of it. I do enjoy everybody coming out every week, being here in the WRL. It's a great time. I definitely enjoy it. I enjoy talking with everybody, but I'm definitely gonna enjoy the silence on my phone about NASCAR, and we can focus on some Wreckfest on SRX here in a few weeks. But with that being said, I'm gonna cut the stream. Please, congrats.
Oh, thank you.
Definitely well deserved, buddy. That being said, we are gonna cut the stream, and that is going to be it. Sayonara, everybody. If my PlayStation will stop freezing.